for all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you? Guys, can you hear me? Hello guys, can you hear me? It again. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you? How are you? All right. Alhamdulillah. Let me introduce myself. My name is Aditya Ramadandi. I am from Siliwangi University. My major English Education Department. I will guide the discussion on this afternoon. Welcome to Webinar EDSA Series 2020. Are you ready for exciting material for our great speaker? In this discussion session about stop translating in your head. Speaking of translation, there are still many students who ask the translating engine to find the meaning of English word and sentence. Therefore, we have prepared your method so that it does not depend on the translating machine that our presenter will convey. Okay, get on with it. In here, one presenter is Deina Putri Pardanita. I invite Deina Putri Pardanita to explain the material. Deina Putri Pardanita, she is studying at Siliwangi University, got Bidikmisi scholarship, and be a part of Siliwangi tutor. I think enough. For the participant who have enjoyed, you can feel the present list on the chat book. Then we got to the rule of the game. You can see in the chat box. Number 1, this is the oral presentation only, so not writing material could be delivered. Therefore, you suggest the participant to take notes. Number 2, this webinar is full English forum session, so all activities will be delivered in English. Number 3, all participants must turn off their camera and audio during the presentation. Number 5, the presentation will be held for about 15 minutes for presenter. Number 5, Q&A session will come after the whole presentation. Number 6, you might start asking questions since the presentation is started. Number 7, question will be limited. If you could not get your answer, we will contact you via email. Let's start of the main event is Deina Putri Pardanita presentation. Time is yours.
Thank you, Aditya Ramadandi.
Yes.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. How are you doing today? Hopefully, you are always in a good condition. It's so honored for me to speak up in front of you today, all of the great and awesome participants. All right. In this occasion, I want to divide my presentation into 3 sections. In the first section, I want to share with you about what the translation is. And in the next section, I want to share with you about why we should stop translating everything in our head. And in the last section, I want to share with you about some suggestions that will help you to start thinking in English and to start translating everything from English into our native language, or in this case, into Indonesian language. All right, let's get started. First, what is the translation mean? Have you ever heard about translation? I'm sure that almost all of you ever heard about translation, but you don't realize what does it mean, right? That's fine, because today I want to share with you a little bit about translation. According to Jeremy Munday, 2013, translation is the process of transfer of a text from one language into another. And it's not only about the language, but also the intercultural and the context transfer. Besides that, Maras Ligil stated that translation is not only about the language that transfer the language into another, but also using knowledge, using literature to make it equal. Therefore, we can conclude that translation as the process of transfer a language from one into another, and the result must be equal. Alright then, the next is why we should stop translating everything from English into our native language, in our head, in our brain, in our mind, and to thinking in English. It is fine, isn't it, when we translate something from English into our native language? Yes, it's really fine. But sometimes you will be in some situation, some social situation that you really need to be able to process the information quickly and be able to respond it rapidly. For example, when you are in the presentation time or in your meeting time and you want to ask someone in that time, you really need to be able to think in English. Is it right, isn't it? Yes, that's really right. Because of that, today I want to have a conversation about believe me, acquire the capacity to do it, even if you have not it at the Mahatma Gandhi age 69. So, Vanessa in her presentation ever said that when you wanna stop translating in your head and to start thinking in English, there are some suggestions that you can do in your daily activity. First, start small. Let's start small. English is like that is you really need to be able to talking a small bit and they just slowly. It started by your daily activity, your small daily activity using English. Maybe you can on your phone in English. Then when you open their friends maybe and you ask them to be your partner to sing in English. So when you meet with them, you can what's that? Um, you can greeting them with English and say hello, greeting them with small talks in English, such as say hello, what's up? Hello. Hello. What are you doing today? Hello. Where are you going? Today. Yeah, it can be surrounding you into English. Some English movies or some English films that you can play it while you are doing the other words. For example, you can play the music, English music, while you are doing your housework, or maybe you can play some podcasts while you have a free time. Yeah, you can do it. Start it. The surrounding yourself to start thinking in English. Then in the next suggestion, it is to stop using bilingual dictionary. Do you know what bilingual it is? You will start to use monolingual. Monolingual means one language. So English to English. For example, you can use Oxford Dictionary to explain your English vocabulary, and it will be better if you use this dictionary to learn English vocabularies. And then our last tip is do a little bit each day. Don't force yourself to think in English every day, all day, whole day, start from you wake up until go back. It will be hard for you to think in English all day, right? So you can start it with maybe 30 seconds every day, and then you can set your alarm at 8 a.m. every day, and you can what's that title it with thing in English, and you can set your timer for 30 seconds. It doesn't matter how silly it is or how simple it is. The matter one is just do it, start it, and be consistent. Maybe we we have not time for doing this, but you can start 30 seconds each day, every day. Do a little bit. You may never know how the result comes out of your action. But if you do nothing, there is Ramadandi 869. I'm Deina Putri Pardanita. Thank you.
Okay, alright. Thank you for Deina Putri Pardanita, which has explained the material. Ladies and gentlemen, all of us are now entering into the second session, question and answer with Deina Putri Pardanita. I will collect two questions that I find interesting, and question can be right in the column. Please, we want to ask. Immediately turn on the mix and camera, say the name and from where you come from. Please. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
Hello, guys. Can you hear
I'm
me?
sorry, did you have a problem with with his connection?
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, now very clear. I want to repeat again to the section. Ladies and gentlemen, all of us are entering into the second session. Question answer with Deina Putri Fardanita. I will collect two questions that I find interesting, and question can be right in the chat column. Please want to ask.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, guys. Halo Deina pada. Halo Dein.
Um,
Please give me question, guys.
there will be no question for us.
Okay. I find question very is interesting from Siti Maruya. I wanna ask you, how can we be consistent? Hello Deina, can you hear me? Hello Deina Putri Pardanita, can you hear me?
Hello, hello. Maybe hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Aditya,
Anyone? Hello?
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hello? Any
Hello,
Hello?
hello. I'm sorry, but I have a trouble with my signal.
Yeah, so me,
Hello,
so I'm sorry.
can
Hello?
you hear me?
Yeah, of course.
Aditya, can you hear me?
Yeah, of course. Hello?
Hello,
Hello?
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So there is the participant one ask us or
Yeah.
no? Can you read it for me?
Okay. This is any question from Siti Marwia. Question is how how can we be consistent? Please answer it for Deina Pardanita. Hello, Dain. Hello. Hello, Deina. Can you hear me? Hello. Time is running. Any question for Deina Putri Pardanita is from Siti Marwia. How we how can we be consistent? Okay guys, I'm so sorry because I have trouble no signal and with the next section, okay? For participants who have not been answered, we will contact you per email, okay? Please read email your chat books, alright? And the session, move the session is the conclusion. From the presentation, we can conclude the why we should stop translating everything from English into our native language. Because sometimes result in some situation which not allowed us to doing the translation process, such as in the presentation or the meeting. So to solve the problem, we must be able to think in English. We can start it with doing small all daily activities in English, then listen to more English and start using bilingual dictionary. Start and be consistent. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks God. Alhamdulillah, the series of discussion session on this day, we thanks our research person who shared the knowledge with us all. And also thanks to the audience who have listened enthusiastically to our discussion today. Hopefully it will be useful and we can meet again at another time. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. See you. See you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.